Alright, Lorenzo, you ended up top 4, so you're going to Worlds to represent Europe. You played PK Fire, right? Yeah, is there anything you want to say before you go to the deck profile?
Like it was really hard to make a decision for this event for me because like I don't really feel comfortable with this meta. Like maybe people still know from the German nationals, the Fusionist deck I played, but I looked into it again for Europeans maybe, but just 11 rounds and then the top cut, you lose the concentration and then it's I really tested every deck. Monarch and Cosmo were completely dead for me because I just bricked all the time. And my other option was Dracopal, but I borrowed, I lent a friend of mine cards, and so I was more forced to play PK but in the event I really noticed that the deck is way more powerful than I thought, because I always thought like just Beatrice's first turn is just so weak compared to other first turns, but in the second turn it's unreal how much you can do actually. Like it doesn't matter how much back your opponent has, like you can grind up everything. And also the consistency, it was just the perfect deck for this event for me.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, let's see the list.
So I start off with 3 Maxi. I don't really know if this was a good choice because I expected way more mirror matches, and that was the only reason, because I saw it like the NA WCQ that PK dominated way more than here. So I think it was okay, but I sided it out most.
Right.
For the PK engine, the standard gloves, double cloak and triple boots. For BAs, I played 1 Kalkap, 1 Barba, Alec, Graf, double Seer, purple Skarm, 1 Libic, which was really good. It filled these niche hands with like BA, 1 BA and Phantom Knights, like where you combine those two, and 2 Farfas, which maybe I should have played 3 because I missed them sometimes. The Speedroid engine, of course, really good, and in this build, like it's okay draw Taketo. If you make it to turn 2, you can use it. And then the obligatory turret. 1 Roda, 2 Allure, were really good, but it's a bit risky sometimes that you like lose your BAs to make Beatrice, but you still need to play it just to draw into your power card like Turgot and Terragon. 1 Foolish, like the best utility card in the deck, gets you everywhere. 3 Twin Twister, just because it's okay in the mirror, like it doesn't feel right Twin Twistering Fog Blade, but in other matchups like Demise decks and stuff, you really need it in the main deck, and it's always for free. Triple Fog Blades, and the Solemn Brigade was just because I thought like the turn 1 is too weak and you have to support it with something. Also like Pendulum is the worst matchup for this deck, and you have very many mind games you can play with Pendulum players, like activating boots, getting Fogblade, and then just setting Strike, because they don't fear anything. They will Pendulum summon for 5 and run straight into it.
Alright, side and extra.
I start with extra. Of course, triple Dante. Double Beatrice, which was a bit too... it was okay, but I missed the third one like 3 times. But it's just, the extra deck is so tight. Double Breaksword, also mostly every game I made double Breaksword, because it's the best thing baiting out back row, because it's much safer than Grumples, because it does more after it popped. The F-Zero against Cosmo, and especially against Monarch, it's very good because like if they don't have return and that stuff, they always go A for Erebus, and in that situation this is just perfect, dealing with both. 1 Levier, like extending your combos, and this is the best card to go into F-Zero. The Corbage package was okay. Most players know how to play around it, like just summoning Beatrice in attack mode, because in a mirror match there's no reason to summon it in defense, because they won't attack into it. If they attack into it, it's good for you, because the worst case scenario is that you both do a purple Dante game. 1 Nightmare Shark, which is really good in a mirror match, because I if the game goes towards timeout, I always try the strategy that I immediately after I outed his Beatrice go into Nightmare Shark and try start attacking, because the game will take forever and you can't do anything about it. It will take forever every time.
Right.
And like if you get double Nightmare Shark through, you can grind out until a point that he makes the mistake that leaving a monster in attack position and beating over with Rebellion Dragon with a 3-5 body. So that is how I won 3 mirror matches. Then one Grumples, which is really good against the Mice decks and mostly the best play after you get cherries. One Rebellion Dragon. I regret playing this. I should have played Rhapsody Berserk. Every time I came into this Rhapsody would do the same or better. And one Pilgrim. I couldn't fit Virgil into the extra deck, but it was okay. It never came up for me. Side deck was Triple Cherries, which I resolved once against Monarch VA, and it wasn't even that good. Like, I don't really know. Even in a mirror match, like this card is so weird. Just in other decks, I would never play cherries against VA. In the mirror match, if you draw it, it's an auto win because just how the deck functions and how important Dante is in the mirror match. But I don't really know. Like also this siding out cherries agreement. It's a really strange card. Shadow Dragon was against Pendulum, because the problem there is that Beatrice doesn't have much value. Like Farfang, a random level 4 that he Pendulum summoned is not good, and he will give you Dweller if you don't do it. So this can pop Iris, this can pop the high scale if you don't have Iris, and also against Demise. It's really good, if you don't draw it, of course.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Then double Vanity's Fiend, which I sided in once the whole tournament. But then it got game. Like it's just this reveal of BA, they chain Maxi, tribute for Vanity's Fiend. Like against Cosmo and Pendulum. Triple Typhoon, because first against Pendulum, like if they have their perfect opening, worst case scenario, like they go Abductor, Ariadne and Sky Iris. If you then pop the Sky Iris with this, they're stuck with a 3-3 scale and they can't even Pendulum summon. And nobody expected this card. It came up 5 times that they clocked their scale with triple scales. And also against Domain Monarch, like sometimes they activate Return and then Domain try to shrink because they don't have a plan B to tribute summon. If you chain it then, you can't even tribute summon. And if not, you can at least, if it exceeds Monarch, you can destroy the Return, and the Return is really important, just getting the Aether to your hand. I mean, this deck can afford to start off with 4 cards in hand against Monarch if they don't have Aether. And against Domain Monarch, of course, just an additional out because the triple Twin Twister is not enough. If they have Domain, you'll just lose. Triple Mask of Restrict, which I'm not really a fan of Mask of Restrict. It's like, it never works how it's supposed to because they resolve Pantheism so often that they eventually will draw their Twin Twisters. But in contradiction to that, Anti-Spell Fragrance is really great against Pendulum and also Monarch. It's way better than Mask because the best thing they can have is like Chain Stormfold and summon a Monarch. But it just makes them so slow, and if they draw the Twin Twister, they can't immediately activate it. And the game is so quickly over with VA.
All right. Lorenzo, any last words? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I'm really happy that I can go to Worlds now. It's like I don't even know how to feel. Like, the game against Alpha, the moment he conceded, like I had almost a heart attack. Like it's unbelievable.
It's awesome. Okay, Lorenzo, thanks for the deck and good luck at Worlds. Thank you.